Welcome, Kristin Davis. There you go. Thanks for coming.
Well, thank you. That was our little theme song there you played for us.
That's
that was
right.
So sweet.
That's right.
Okay, so I have a little...
You have something?
I do.
Oh, is that a present? Oh, a motorcycle. Hey, thanks a lot.
I couldn't carry the real thing.
Oh,
so,
no, that's very good. That's very good.
Just a small one.
Well,
do you have that one?
No, I don't have that one.
No, all right.
Well, that's
good,
very sweet.
Good,
thank you. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Did you meet our naked calendar ladies?
I did, and I'm just so impressed
Aren't
by
they
them.
cute?
They had so much poise.
Much poise.
It was so classy. I could never do that.
Oh, no, why not?
Oh, my God.
I think you're selling yourself short.
No, Jay.
No, really? Why not?
Because
Are you shy?
first of all, I'm a little shy. I
Yeah.
do play the conservative character on my show, and that's for a reason.
Shy is good. Guys like that initially.
Do you think?
Yeah. You have to play shy for like the first 20 minutes. I mean,
really?
I
didn't realize
Guys
how
love that.
interesting.
Guys love that. And then, of course, so if you got that big offer, like one of the magazines.
No,
you know,
first of all, if anyone
Jugs,
got me that offer and they actually did see me nude, they'd send me home.
Oh, stop.
They
now
would.
that's ridiculous.
No,
that's
I mean,
ridiculous.
there are women who, you know, who are
you're
better
very attractive.
suited.
Would you be insulted, or is it flattering to get that? See, I often wonder, because a lot of women say they would never do it, but they say they're flattered. Would you be flattered to get the offer?
I think that there's some flattery involved, absolutely. I mean, I think just being on our show is I feel very flattered and kind of amazed that they want me to.
There's a lot of sex on your show.
Yeah, I mean, but it's funny. You know, it's not like soft porn, you know, and I'm the conservative one.
Oh, I see. So it's funny porn.
No, it's just funny. It's comedy.
Just funny.
It's comedy. See, that's what I tell my mother, you know, because my mother was very concerned.
Oh, now, is she concerned? Well, yeah, your show is pretty racy.
Yeah, and I'm from the South, and my grandmother was living with my parents when I got on the show, and for the longest time, my grandmother would say, now, what is the name of your show? Because no one wanted to tell her. We were really afraid that something could happen. She could have a heart attack, you know? Right. So they didn't have HBO, my parents, and they weren't allowed. I just said, it's too upsetting. You're going to be upset. Don't watch it. But then all their friends loved it. So eventually they begged me to send them tapes. So now I say, well, okay, some of them you can watch and some of them you're not allowed.
So it's like a rant. You just edit out the parts, you know.
Absolutely. And I'm the conservative one, as I said, so I don't have to edit that much of myself.
You have a scene, did I see a scene where you were kind of topless or sort of topless?
Well, see, we can do it creatively.
But it was, again, creative.
Yeah, so you don't really see anything. Like you didn't
I could have sworn there was something. All right, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Now, thank you for coming, because I know you were in New York till what, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, we shoot the show in New York, and we were shooting last night on Central Park West, right by the park. So there were a lot of onlookers, and I had to shoot till 2 in the morning, and I had to kind of my character goes out with a bad kisser.
A bad kisser?
A very, very, very bad kisser. Right. So I was having my face kind of mauled till 2 in the morning.
Oh, from a rug, razor burn?
Yeah, and this particular bad kisser was very active with his tongue. So, yeah, it was kind of scary. It was kind of
But if they're funny and creative with the tongue, it's okay.
No, actually, you know, it was a good storyline, because everyone had ideas about this. You know,
that's
what
like
is
a women
good...
thing. I never hear guys talk about somebody being a bad kisser. No.
You never had a bad kisser, Jay?
Well, you know, I mean, it's like pizza.
You think?
Well, there's Domino's and there's real Italian, but it's still pizza. You know?
You think?
You're still getting. Well, you're still getting pizza. You know, it's just not as good as the other pizza you had before.
Well, maybe. I mean, I think you really have. You know, there's like good, and then there's really bad, and I think you want to avoid really bad.
Right. Well, then you can do something else.
You can just send them away. They just have to go. Yeah. You know, I mean, you can't continue on if they're that bad. Right. Okay. So that's what happens in the show. That's what the episode dealt with. Bad. Yeah. Bad kisses, Charlotte, my character, she's very hopeful, and she tries to kind of teach him. You know, and the girls on the show give me advice about, you know, we'll tell him to do this or tell him to do this, and you know, tell them not to have the clam mouth. That's what we all decide's the worst. Yeah.
Oh, that clam mouth.
That's like when their tongue just lays there.
Yeah, it just sounds bad. Don't even go any further.
Right. See, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
So now you live in New York. Now I know you have a pet, right? You have a dog?
I have a very big dog,
You keep it in New York?
Well, she really loves New York. I mean, we are from here. We have a house here in L.A., and we love L.A. And
we being you and the dog.
Me and the dog, right. We are a we. And her name is Callie. And when I took her, I was really concerned that she would have culture shock. But, you know, New York...
Always a problem with dogs, culture shock.
Well, I worry.
Well, there's so many museums and things, really. I don't think the dog would be shocked, really.
And actually, we live right near the Natural History Museum.
It must be great for the dog and go see his ancestors.
Right.
I mean, really? I mean, are you one of these overly
Well, let's say this. My dog's a real dog. She weighs 70 pounds. She's a big dog.
Oh, but that's good. That's good. It's not one of those
no yappiness. No
stupid
yappiness.
dog sits in a teacup or something.
No, she's like a big, real dog, and we
Eats
hike,
everything.
and she eats like, you know, that's why she loves New York. There's pizza crust. There's bagels on the street.
That's why I love New York. There's pizza crust.
There you go. There you go. But she's also a chewer. She's very fond of chewing, and you know, there are times when she chews up things that I might want.
You mean like shoes, that kind of?
Well, you know, she doesn't like shoes. She recently ate my phone.
Well, she ate the phone.
Yeah, she dissected the phone. The phone was strewn from one piece of the house to the other piece of the house, like chewed little parts.
Can you hear, does her stomach ring now if people call? Is it kind of...
Pretty much, because I'm not getting the calls. But I came home, and the phone had actually been a gift.
Okay.
So she only eats free things. I went out, I got coffee, I came back, she'd eaten the phone, she'd eaten a free pair of sunglasses, and she'd eaten some lip balm.
You know, you're not seeing anybody now, are you? I think I know why. Well, tell me about John Denver's story, because John was a good friend of mine. I worked with him many times. You play Annie, his wife,
I play Annie. I should have called you to help you with my research.
Well, I don't know. I couldn't have been of much help, but he was certainly a nice man. I really liked working with him.
Well, I hope that the piece does justice to him and to her. We had the family gave their blessing, and we really tried to be realistic, but also honor his memory.
Yeah, well, he was a very kind guy, and he certainly did a lot for environmental things.
He had a big heart.
He did. He really had a big heart. It was a sad story. So it'll be on Sunday.
It'll be on Sunday.
Kristin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kristin Davis, be right back with Blink 182 right after this.